Hawks superstar showed up in Game 3. Trae Young dropped 32 points, made 9 assists. He was an assist away from a double-double. Head coach Quinn Snyder, after the game, said they've been watching a lot of film together and that he could tell his star had found his rhythm against the Celtics on Friday night. The Hawks were up 74-67 at the half. Those 74 points were the most in any half in franchise playoff history. They were 15 of 34 from 3, 44% from downtown, an improvement from games 1 and 2. The bench played a huge part in tonight's win. 44 bench points. Bogey Bogdan Bogdanovic, he dropped 15 points. So did Sadiq Bey. This team fed off their leader, Trae Young, who had his best playoff game since Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against Milwaukee. That was back on June 27th of 2021 when he scored 35 points.
Trae and DJ, from a leadership standpoint, really the beginning of the third quarter I thought was a crucial time for us when we came out of timeout. And those two guys, over the course of the game, I think not just with the other guys in the team, but with one another, connecting and pushing each other.
And DeJounte Murray, DJ, he had 25 points. Trae Young has a message for fans for Sunday. He says that they have to take care of home. It is their main focus. And it's funny because DeJounte Murray added that he could feel like he was in Atlanta tonight, given the fact that the crowd was so loud. It was absolutely electric at State Farm Arena. Reporting from the arena, Emily Gagnon, Atlanta News First.
Listen, it's a late crowd at State Farm Arena, so it's not packed in here yet, but I expect it to be. It's a sold-out crowd. And I got to tell you, I want the Hawks to approach this game like a Game 7, like they did that play-in game against the Heat. That's what we need to see from the team tonight, a real sense of urgency. And they have come back from an 0-2 deficit before. If you'll remember, during the Eastern Conference Finals run they made a couple years ago against Philly, they were down 0-2 and came back. But they also need their superstar to show up. You're watching video of Trae Young from just minutes ago. Young has struggled shooting the ball in this series, 14 of 40 from the field in the first 2 games, 3 of 13 from beyond the arc. If they want any chance to get back in this series, he needs to get back on track. This team goes as he goes. Quinn Snyder and teammates understand that, and they have his back.
It starts with his mindset, and really it's true for all our guys. As far as taking what the defense gives you, we want to make quick reads, we want to attack the rim, we want to run, but they're a team that really loads and shifts, and if the ball slows down at all and they get set, sometimes look from 3 is the best look you're going to get. And, I want Trae to be aggressive. He knows that.
I texted him when we got home and just told him, be yourself. Go out and play the game you love to play and play it at a high level like you're used to doing and just go from there.
And you are taking a live look at Clint Capella on the court right now, warming up. He had over 20 rebounds against the Heat in that play-in tournament game. So we need another solid performance from him as well tonight. Game 3, the Hawks absolutely have to get this game, in my opinion, if they want to win this series against a very, very tough Celtics team. Reporting live from State Farm Arena, Emily Gagnon, Atlanta News First.
Emily, thank you. Yeah, Alan, I'm going to be like DeJounte Murray. He likes to say he likes to turn negatives into positives. Let's start off with the negative. You just mentioned it. The Hawks are down 0-2 in the series. They have to dig themselves out of this hole. The positive, well, you know what? 38 of 41 games were sellouts at State Farm Arena this season. That's a record. They're 24-17 at home. So you know what? We're going to find out tonight if home court advantage truly works in their favor. I'm sure there will be some Celtics fans here tonight because they travel very well, but Hawks fans better show up and show out. Some solid adjustments were made from games 1 to 2. They needed to get out to a faster start in game 2, and they absolutely did. They also needed to make their threes. In game 1, they were 5 of 29, shooting 17% from downtown. In game 2, the Hawks improved from the arc, but their percentage still wasn't great. 16 of 48 for 33%. The Celtics, they shot 15 of 33 for 45%. That's a big difference right there. The pressure is on tonight for the Hawks to make their shots and get a dub.
One game at a time. Control, focus on what's in front of us. and control the things we can control. We can't worry about the games ahead of us and all that. Just got to get one game at a time and then move from there.
There's a bunch of guys that's on vacation right now, and we're, one of them teams that's in the playoffs competing for something. So, you don't take it for granted. You take advantage of it, and you see guys in here working, and it's to translate to the game. And at the end of the day, have fun, but make sure you compete while you're having fun.
And this is a really tough one for the Hawks. I say that because the Celtics, they had to settle for runner-up last season in the NBA Finals. They've had a chip on their shoulder ever since. So the Hawks, they really need to play big boy ball tonight. Fast start, make their threes, play a little bit of defense since that's not their strength. But guys, we'll see if they can get it done, because if they go down 0-3, there is no coming back from that. Reporting live from State Farm Arena, Emily Gagnon, Atlanta News First.
Okay, Emily, we've covered basketball. Now let's talk baseball.